Welcome to 5 Minutes in the Word, a daily devotional in the Word of God. Following the fall of man in Genesis chapter 3, we pick up today in Genesis chapter 4, starting there in verse 1, and it says, Now Adam knew Eve his wife, and she conceived and bore Cain, and said, I have acquired a man from the Lord. Then she bore again, this time his brother Abel. Now Abel was a keeper of sheep, but Cain was a tiller of the ground. And in the process of time it came to pass that Cain brought an offering of the fruit of the ground to the Lord. Abel also brought of the firstborn of his flock and of their fat. And the Lord respected Abel and his offering, but he did not respect Cain and his offering. And Cain was very angry, and his countenance fell. Here in the beginning of chapter 4 of the book of Genesis, we see that Cain and Abel, being the children of Adam and Eve, that they were going to come before the Lord and they were going to bring offerings. It says that Cain, that he brought an offering from the fruit of the ground. But then it goes on and it very clearly in verse 4 talks about Abel's offering. It says that Abel brought an offering of the firstborn of his flock and of their fat. Now Abel's offering was going to be found to be pleasing before the Lord, but Cain's offering was not. And so the Lord is going to talk to Cain starting here in verse 6. So the Lord said to Cain, Why are you angry? And why has your countenance fallen? If you do well, will you not be accepted? And if you do not do well, sin lies at the door, and its desire is for you, but you should rule over it. You see, here the Lord comes and he speaks to Cain. He wants to know why Cain is so down. Why is he so angry? He then goes on and says, if you had done well, if you do well, will you not be accepted? And that's something for us to consider, that this young man Cain, that he had to consider. If we do what the Lord tells us, do we not understand that we will be blessed as the Lord has told us that we'll be blessed? And if we do not do what the Lord has told us, if we do not do well, then we will receive the punishment that is to follow. It says, and if you do well, if you do not do well, sin lies at the door, and its desire is for you, but you should rule over it. Now Cain talked with Abel his brother. This is what's going to happen from Cain. His anger is going to grow, it's going to grow, and it's going to grow. Now Cain talked with Abel his brother, and it came to pass when they were in the field that Cain rose up against Abel his brother and killed him. See here, Cain and Abel have talked. And they have come to this field that Cain is going to rise up against his brother Abel, and he is going to kill him. When we talk about this killing, this was a very vicious attack that is laid down upon him. He slew him in a very violent way. Then the Lord said to Cain, Where is Abel, your brother? He said, I do not know. Am I my brother's keeper? And he said, What have you done? The voice of your brother's blood cries out to me from the ground. So now you are cursed from the earth, which has opened its mouth to receive your brother's blood from your hand. When you till the ground, it should no longer yield its strength to you. A fugitive and a vagabond, you shall be on the earth. And Cain said to the Lord, My punishment is greater than I can bear. Surely you have driven me out this day from the face of the ground. I shall be hidden from your face. I shall be a fugitive and a vagabond on the earth, and it will happen that anyone who finds me will kill me. And the Lord said to him, Therefore, whoever kills Cain, vengeance shall be taken on him sevenfold. And the Lord set a mark on Cain, lest anyone finding him should kill him. Then Cain went out from the presence of the Lord and dwelt in the land of Nod on the east of Eden. And Cain knew his wife, and she conceived and bore Enoch. And he built a city and called the name of the city after the name of his son Enoch. And Enoch bore Ered, and Ered Mehuel, and Mehuel begot Methusiel. Methusiel begat Lamech. Now we see here that in these verses here, that here Cain is going to, not only rise up and kill his brother, but then he's going to have a confrontation here with the Lord. The Lord is going to confront Cain about this action that he's done. He's going to ask him, where is your brother? Well, of course, God knew where the brother was. God knew what had happened to Abel. But here he asked Cain, where is your brother? And then Cain goes on to say, he doesn't know. Is he his brother's keeper? And then you're going to see the punishment that's going to come down from God to the man Cain. Now I will see in this that here is a man in Cain who did not offer a pleasing offering, who then got angry about it and let his anger grow to wrath and to vengeance. And he lashed out at Abel, who honestly just did something that was right. He took his anger out on Abel instead of looking deep inside and realizing that he should have been angry at himself for not doing what the Lord has told him to do. And so today I want us to learn from the story of Cain and Abel. Learn from what God was teaching here, and let us seek to do well. Seek to do like Abel did and offer that faithful offering, that faithful sacrifice. To offer ourselves unto God every single day as we work, as we serve, and as we gather together and worship Him. Help us in this day to be fellow Christians in the family of God, and be out there teaching the Word of God, and let us all seek to do well just like Abel.